Hey everyone, TechBarn back with another video, and today we have a review of the Samsung Gear S3 Classic. Starting off with the packaging. The watch is encased in a very nicely packaged cylinder. Lifting the lid, the watch itself is revealed. This packaging reminds me of the quality unboxing experience I had with the HyperX Pulsefire gaming mouse, which I reviewed last year. Taking the watch out of its packaging stand, which might I add, is magnetically held in, we find the charger. Lifting the inner lid, we find the manual and cable. The price being around $450, the packaging experience, in my opinion, reflects on it very well. Moving over to the design of the watch. It has a round 1.3-inch Super AMOLED display with Gorilla Glass, so it can definitely survive a few bumps and scratches. The watch is IP68 resistant, which means that it is weather and water resistant, so getting it wet won't affect it in any way. The watch body is all made out of stainless steel, and the band is leather, and can surprisingly be interchangeable with any 22mm watch band you would like. One of the major aspects of the watch that makes it stand out from all the other smartwatches on the market is that beautiful tactile bezel that has lots of features within the S3 Classic. It can be used to accept or deny calls, it can be used to navigate through all the apps integrated into the watch, as well as many more usages. Now, the one flaw of the design is that the watch is quite big compared to its predecessor, the Gear S2. It is much bigger on the hand, which for some people who have small wrists might be a problem. Now let's move on to the specs for this watch. This may be the boring part, so I'll go through it fast. It is run by an Equinox 7270 chip. It has 768 megabytes of RAM, 4 gigabytes of RON. Its battery capacity is 380 mAh, which is around 2.5 days when not using always-on display, and it has Bluetooth, NFC, and GPS. Now, those are just the basic specs of the watch. Now, my experiences with this watch have been a mix of both feelings. On one side, it does literally everything a watch should do, plus much more. But on the other side, due to its relatively big price tag, I am very hesitant to take it to certain places due to me not wanting it to get damaged. I mean, if you have an office job and not a labor job, this is perfect for you as it is classy and minimalistic. But for me personally, with a job that requires moving boxes around and getting your hands a bit dirty, I wasn't sure if I wanted to risk it for the biscuit. Otherwise, all of my other experiences with the watch have been so far so good. The fitness features of the watch really do help out a lot, because when I am sitting down for too long, it tells me when it is time to get off my derriere and do a couple stretches. Now, the bezel was probably my favorite experience with the watch due to it being so interactive and having so many features. Now, the pros and cons of the Samsung Gear S3 Classic. Starting off with the pros. It has many features that are built into the watch and many more that can be downloaded if needed. The IP68 water resistance and weather resistance is a good backup parachute if anything ever happens. The 1.3-inch Super AMOLED display is very bright and crisp, and the bands of the watch can be interchangeable with any 22mm watch band you would like. Now, the cons of this watch is that it is quite large and bulky, unlike the Gear S2, and it has a relatively large price tag. But really, other than that, there's not many other cons that cause any problems. In conclusion, if you are in need of a classy, durable, minimalistic watch that is very good on the fitness aspect of it and has many apps built in to make your life easier and many more which can be downloaded, then this watch might be the one for you. Thanks for watching. If you did, please drop a like and subscribe. This is TechBarn, and I'll see you in my next video.